What's going on, go-getters? Welcome to our third episode in our week 2, I guess it's the 6th episode total, of our VGC 2017 series. We are back with our Mimikyu, led by our team, led by Mimikyu. Man, my brain is everywhere right now. What a great time to start battling, right? So this is the last team, the last time we're going to battle with this team. There we go. T-words, everyone. So we have a pretty scary looking team. Dragonite, Cloyster, Lycanroc, Hariyama, Pheromosa, and Gengar. I really like Muck here, so I'm going to bring Muck, and I'm going to bring, I guess, Y2K. And then in the back we'll have, I think we'll bring Nina for the first time for that Hariyama. and the Pheromosa. And we'll have Mike in the back. Why not? So we got the Hariyama and the Cloyster lead from this gentleman here, and we have our Muck and Porygon 2. So what I would like to do right now, I kind of want to disable whatever that Cloyster is going to be doing. So I can see... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to... I'll Gunk Shot the Hariyama just to see what he wants to do, because he doesn't have any steel types on his team. And then we'll... I don't know who's faster here. So 112. We have a 72 speed. 70 speed. So you know what? Yeah. And then I'll set the Trick Room up here. So we'll Trick Room there. We got the Fake Out on the Hariyama, of course, and the Shell Smash on the Cloyster. Kind of wish I did go for that Disable, but that Gunk Shot did over half to that Hariyama. It's kind of tough to see behind that all those stats that Cloyster just got. So what we can do here is Gunk Shot again. Do I want to do that? That's kind of obvious. You know what? I'll Gunk Shot the Cloyster because defense is lower, and I will try attack the Hariyama. Although, you know what? This Porygon 2 is just asking to be walloped by that Hariyama. So I'm going to swap into Mike. Whoops. No, I'm going to Gunk Shot the Cloyster, and then I'll swap into Mike here. So we should be good to live whatever. Oh, Icicle Spear. The Disguise breaks it. Or the Disguise is broken, and that Icicle Spear is going to, man, wipe us off the face of the earth. The Gunk Shot is going to do quite a bit of damage to that Cloyster, but it's not going to be enough. So let's see here. We could do Y2K, or we could go into Nina. Let's go into Nina. We have Protect here. We can bait some kind of attack from someone, I guess. Let's Shadow... I don't know if Shadow Sneak will be enough to take out that Cloyster, seeing how much Gunk Shot did to it. But yeah, Grunge is definitely the one who's going to be taking this hit. So, I'm going to swap Y2K in on this potential attack from Cloyster, because I think Y2K can take it, and then I'm going to... Do I Shadow Ball? Because, yeah, I'll Shadow Ball because that Psyshock does so much defensive on the defensive side, which Cloyster is very defensive right now. So we'll swap into Porygon 2, the Icicle Spear onto... Man, this guy's reading me like an open book. And that close combat onto our Porygon 2. Jeez. I mean, what can I say? I'm just man. So, I'm not going to Ice Beam anything here. This game has been botched from the start, let me tell you. And, I'm not going to go down without bringing someone with me. So I'm going to Shadow Sneak the Hariyama. And that Rock Blast is going to hurt my Grunge and take it out. Excuse me. And the Tri-Attack is going to take out the Hariyama, so we do, I guess, secure our not undefeated status, if that's how you want to put it. We didn't get swept, is what I want to say. But man, that Cloyster, man, who thought of that? I guess he did, but dang. That Cloyster really hurt me. So that Thunderbolt, I'm going to go for the Cloyster. Just see what happens. I don't expect to live anything. Poison Jab from the Cloyster. Okay, I didn't even know he got that. Well, what are you going to do? Lose. That's what we're going to do. We're going to jump right into our second battle here and hope we can be a little better than what we just saw. Oh man, we have Stoutland, Beware, Metagross, Alolan Persian, Incineroar, and Trevenant. Now, what do I want to do here? Again, Muck looked pretty good with that Metagross and the Trevenant, and then Buzzwole looks pretty good also. Man, I don't even know what he's gonna bring. Nina looks good here too, except for the 2 dark types, obviously. So you have 2 normal types, 2 dark types, a ghost type, a fighting type, a steel type, and a fire type. So Y2K is always a good bring. Let's do Y2K and Bugzina. Man, I'm never gonna say his name right. Bugzina. And then we'll do Grunge and we'll bring Mike in the back. So we have the Alolan Persian and the Trevenant to start off against our Buzzwole and Porygon 2. Porygon 2 looks good to set up a Trick Room here, although I've been faked out enough to know that this Persian wants to fake me out. So I'm going to swap into Mike here, and I feel like Trevenant wants to burn me, so I brought all physical attackers. You know what? All I can do, I'll Protect. That's what I'll do. That's what Protect is for. So we're going to swap in the Mimikyu, we're going to Protect the Fake Out onto the Buzzwole, not what I expected, and there's that Will-O-Wisp. So that Protect really came in handy. We got a clean switch into our Mimikyu, who can now Z-Splash free, and I kind of want to bulk up here as well, only because I know that that Will-O-Wisp is inbound. Yeah, you know what? I could Leech Life the Persian, or the Persian slot. You know what? I don't know. I'm going to just bulk up. That's the safe thing to do. The Foul Play breaks the disguise on Mimikyu. That's from the Persian. The Z Splash is going to raise our attack by 3, and our bulk up is going to attack and defense up by 1. But now we are at -1 attack with that burn. But you know what? What are you going to do? So that Persian's faster than me. That really stinks. I really wanted to get that Trick Room up, but man. You know what? I'm gonna save my Mimikyu because it does do a lot of work to the rest of the team with the Fairy typing and the Ghost typing. So I'm gonna swap into Muck here on the potential Foul Play from Persian, and then I'm going to Leech Life, or I'm gonna do a bulk up again to counteract the burn. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so then we have +2 defense, average attack. The Foul Play is resisted by the Muck because we're a Dark type, and now our attack is normal and our defense is +2. So we are in a good position right now. I feel a Foul Play coming onto Buzzwole from that Persian, so I'm going to Leech Life the health right back, and into the Trevenant slot I'm going to hit Crunch, because Crunch hits everybody pretty hard. That could potentially switch in. So let's see how that goes. We have the Beware, Parting Shot onto the Grunge, the Alolan Muck, into the Incineroar. No Intimidate, but we do get a Leech Life off onto the Fire Dark type, with a Crunch going onto the Beware, but we do get a Poison from that Poison Touch, and that is going to help quite a bit. Now that Muck is not feeling too good on the attack side, but he can still hit pretty hard. I kind of want to, yeah, I could Gunk Shot. I can Gunk Shot the Incineroar to take him out, or whatever he wants to switch into, and then I can Hammer Arm this normal type Beware, and we'll see how that goes. So the Hammer Arm comes off, does about half. That Z something, Tectonic Rage onto the Muck, so Muck's not going to get that Gunk Shot off. And the substitute, putting it into its range of its Figgy Berry to boost that that health all the way back up, almost to full. So that poison does really help because it'll help whittle away that substitute, but I don't like him being there either. So I'm gonna bring Mike back out and potentially, well, I can't shout out anything because that thing is just gonna sit there. So I can Destiny Bond and hope I outspeed something, and then leech life the Incineroar to get any health back. Or I could, you know what, I could protect here. I think that's a good idea. I can feel a Flare Blitz coming my way, so I'll protect. We get the Destiny Bond off on the Mimikyu, the Shadow Claw onto the Mimikyu, takes it down by 70%, and the Flare Blitz into the Buzzwole. So we're not feeling too good. But you know what, this Destiny Bond being up does help a little bit because no one wants to attack me right now, even though I outspeed, and then that Destiny Bond will go away. So what I can do is play rough the Incineroar and let my Mimikyu go down. Man, I think I just want to double into that Incineroar slot. I can maybe get some health back. Alright, didn't happen, but you know what, we can still potentially get, so we'll get health back from the substitute, I think. And we'll get a little bit of damage off. I don't know if it'll break the sub, probably not, because it is resisted, and it didn't. So we're going into Y2K here against this fighting type, and I don't feel too good about it, but I can put the the Trick Room up because I think that Bewear is going to be faster than anything that I'll have. Persian's back, and I definitely want to put that Trick Room up. I can smell that Fake Out coming onto that Porygon too. So I'll Trick Room just in case it doesn't happen, but and then I'll Leech Life the Persian to get whatever health back I'll need if he attacks me instead. So the Fake Out onto the Porygon 2, as expected. The Hammer Arm follows up and almost takes out Y2K, but we get the Leech Life onto Persian and bring him down to about 20%, and we flinch with our Y2K. So not an unexpected turn, but something I would have liked to avoid. This Trick Room, if I can get it up, will really help. But let's see if I can, you know, I'll protect here because I don't know what anyone really wants to do to me on my Buzzwole. So I'll protect, see what happens. The Foul Play onto the Buzzwole that I totally predicted. And the Hammer Arm is going to take out the Y2K, but the Poison is going to bring him very low. So next turn he is out without a doubt. So I want to Leech Life this Persian to get whatever health back I can. And we'll just see what happens there. I can take out the Persian, and then the Poison should do the rest of the work for me on that Bewear. Supposing that we don't lose the Bewear, or lose to the Bewear right now. Shadow Claw, we're at +2 defense. That's not going to do anything to us. And that Poison from Muck is going to take out the Bewear. Oh, and we still have that Trevenant. I was counting my chickens before they hatched. Now what do I do here? I guess I can, I'll just Leech Life. How about that? I'll Leech Life the Trevenant. That's really the only thing I can do. The Shadow Claw is not going to do a lot. He's hoping for a crit, I bet. That Leech Life is going to give me a bunch of health back, and it does a little over a third. So we're looking good to just take out this Trevenant little by little until we can claim this victory. Man, that poison from the Poison Touch Muck really helped. That substitute was going to be a mother to get through. But you know what? That Poison Touch, he's waiting on me. Shadow Claw, not going to do much. But yeah, that Poison Touch really came in handy. That Citrus Berry, he's looking to be Citrus Berry Harvest, but he does not get the Harvest, so that's good for us. So I believe, oh, there's the Protect. He's going to stall out for that that Harvest. We'll see if he gets it. If he does it, yep, it's going to be a little while. What I can do here is I can bulk up again, and then just wait until my attack is high enough and I can just, like, two-shot him. But this burn really doesn't help, and he gets that berry back, but he's not going to get any health back right now, because I'm not going to take him down that far. That crit did break through my defenses, but our natural defense is just too high. Yeah, and he forfeits. Okay, so we won. We did it. Friday, our Friday battle. We got a W for the end of the week. It feels really good. Thank you, Mike, for your suggestion for this team. It was much better than the one I had week 1. I want to see what teams you guys have suggested for me, so leave them down in the comments. Be sure to let me know how you feel about this video by playing with those thumbs down beneath this video. Until next time, you guys, I'll see you later.